What time is it? What time is it? Is it time to brush our teeth? No, 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 it's not time to brush our teeth. What time is it? What time is it? Is it time to eat a snack? No, 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 it's not time to eat a snack. What time is it? What time is it? Is it time to play with our friends? No, 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 it's not time to play with our friends. What time is it? What time is it? Is it time to go to sleep? No, 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 it's not time to go to sleep. What time is it? What time is it? Is it time for Bible class? Yes, 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 it's time for Bible class. Good morning, guys. I'm so excited to see you again this week. I've just missed you guys so much, so much. But we have a really awesome story again today. Do you remember who we're talking about? The Israelites. You're right. So we have another really good story, and we're going to sing some more songs, and it's going to be an awesome Sunday morning, okay? I'm so excited. All right. How about we sing about the Bible? Does that sound good? Okay, are you ready? The Bible, yes, that's the book for me. I stand alone on the word of God, the Bible. The Bible, yes, that's the book for me. I stand alone on the word of God, the Bible. Good job. All right, let's sing one more song, but I think we should get up and stretch and get moving for this song, okay? Are you ready? So stand up. Ooh, get those morning stretches in. All right. I may never march in the infantry, ride in the cavalry, shoot the artillery. I may never fly over the enemy, but I'm in the Lord's army. Yes, sir. I'm in the Lord's army. Yes, sir. I'm in the Lord's army. Yes, sir. I may never march in the infantry, ride in the cavalry, shoot the artillery. I may never fly over the enemy, but I'm in the Lord's army. Yes, sir. Good job, guys. I am so proud of you this morning. That was so awesome. Okay, do you guys remember where we left off last week? What were the Israelites doing? Okay, do we remember who the leader of the Israelites is? Remember, Moses has died and they needed a new leader. Who was that? Joshua! Yeah! So Joshua is leading the Israelites now, and they're outside of the promised land, remember? And so he sent 2 spies to sneak around and check out the place. And do you remember somebody helped these spies so they wouldn't be caught by the king's army? Do you remember who that was? Oh, her name was Rahab. Good job. And do you remember she hid them from the soldiers, and then after they were hidden and the soldiers had moved on, they said, tie a red rope to your window, and that way we know that you are God's people and you helped save us, and so you and your family will stay safe. Do you remember that? That was so cool, wasn't it? Yeah. So this week, you guys remember they're looking at the promised land at Jericho. And Jericho has these big walls that go all the way around the city, okay? They're humongous walls and they're thick. And the Israelites were like, well, how do we get in here? They've got soldiers and it's just crazy. But God had a plan. He always has a plan, doesn't he? These Israelites are always worried. So the Israelites trusted God and they trusted in his plan. So God told Joshua, choose 7 priests who have horns that are made from, or they have trumpets that are made from ram's horns, okay? And God told them, for 6 days, march around Jericho one time. blowing your horns and carrying the 10 Commandments. Do you guys remember the 10 Commandments? We talked about those. And so for 6 days, the priests did exactly what God told them. And they marched around Jericho one time, blowing their horns, and they were carrying the 10 Commandments. And then God said, on the 7th day, march around 6 times, okay? So these priests, they did exactly what God told them. And they were counting every single lap they made. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And after the 6th lap, they blew their horns and they shouted these mighty, mighty shouts, and they were so loud. And do you know what happened? The craziest thing happened. The walls of Jericho fell down. They fell all the way to the ground. What? But it was all God. God did this for them. So the walls came tumbling down to the ground, and the Israelites were able to go into the city and claim the land that God had promised them. What? That is insane! Oh my goodness. So after 40 years, these people have been wandering in the desert, and they were tired, and they were hungry and thirsty, and it had just been a long journey. And finally, they made it to the promised land that God had promised them so long ago. Do you remember when we started talking about this? Remember, they were in Egypt trying to get out with Moses. That was so long ago. Man, it was so crazy. But they finally got there, and they got to the promised land, and it was their land now. Isn't that so cool, guys? Even after all of the hard times we go through, we can always trust God to come through with his amazing plans. They're always way crazier than we can ever think up, right? Absolutely. Whew. That was a lot. We just have to remember, trust God. He is so big and so strong and so mighty, and he has everything under control. All right? Remember that this week. Have a good week. I love you so, so much. Mwah. Bye.